Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the week 29? 29. I think we're in week 29. I have to film this in 2 parts, but you guys are only going to see one video. The magic of film editing. So yes, week 29, July the 17th through July the 26th weekly wrap up. If you guys did not see in that thumbnail, I have a whole bunch of book mail, so I had to do this in 2 parts. Still recovering from the NKOTB mixtape tour. Oh, it was amazing. I got to see New Kids on the Block, of course. Then we was also included in there was Salt and Peppa and Vogue and Rick Ashley. Oh my gosh. So much fun. I purchased the tickets for us to go with our family, but they were unable to attend with us, so we ended up with like a seat in between each of us. And even though I bought the extra seats, we really didn't need the extra seats. The seats that we were actually in were so super big and comfortable, and I have now made a mental note that these are the seats that I'm going to be like purchasing, or like that area of seats will be purchasing every single time I try and go to an event at that venue. So yeah, woo, amazing time, so much fun. You know, saved my voice for the most part. There wasn't a super rowdy crowd where we were at, so it didn't feel like I needed to like scream or be completely, you know, just super loud or anything like that. I could just enjoy it and just be in my own kind of space, which was super amazing, and I really had a fun time with that. But I still did sort of lose my voice. I put myself on vocal rest for Sunday anyways, so that was a thing. I didn't put any content out. Well, I put very little content out. I did finish the series for the author and book events series over on TikTok, which I'm going to combine together, add a couple extra clips in there, and put it together for you guys, so you'll be able to see it here as one piece. Or if somebody finds one of the clips over there, they can always come over here to this YouTube channel and find it as well. But as you saw in the thumbnail, I got off track there. As you saw in the thumbnail, I got a whole bunch of book mail, so we're gonna open that now, and then when I take kiddo to swim practice, I will film the other half to this video and then magically edit them together. So we're gonna just break out with the first package from the big bad, of course. There we go. If you haven't noticed, I am back in the book room because it's semi-organized. It's almost there. It's almost there. It's not completely there, but it's almost there. So we're super excited about that. Got my little notes here, and it says, congratulations on 7 years of booktube. Sorry I couldn't make it to the live. See you at a Polycon. So is this a second gift from Isabel? Oh my goodness. What else did she send me? Oh, I'm so excited. This is Not the Girl You Marry, which is a by Andy J. Christopher, and this is a play on the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I really enjoyed this fun sort of take on it. We have our female character who is this like big time boss, and our male character who is a journalist and trying to go viral and trying to get his like story out there and things like that. They end up hooking up together, and it was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. And I get to see Andy this week at a Polycon, which, by the way, if you guys didn't know that, I am going to a Polycon at the end of the week. So it'll probably be another delayed week of book reviews and book happenings. And then there'll be a whole bunch of videos that end up coming out after next week. So yeah, thank you, Izzy, for sending this to me. I greatly appreciate it. All right, this is a package from, I'm not exactly sure but it feels like a book. I believe it's from a book company, so, or a publishing company or something like that. So let's see, what is this? Alrighty, I do have a note that goes along with it. This is Wishful Thinking. This is a Black romance by Celestine Martin. This is her debut novel. It comes out in September of 2022, and this is from Forever. Super excited to get a copy of this. Looking forward to checking this out. It says love is the trickiest spell of all, so I'm thinking we have some witchy magic going on, and I have actually been looking for a Black author that does witches, and it just doubles on top of it that it's going to be a romance. So I'm super excited to jump into this and check this book out. Alrighty, then we have another big bad book. This feels like a book, and I'm pretty sure it is. Make sure that, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. So this is the the follow-up to Drive, which I absolutely loved a couple years ago. This is Reverse. This is a contemporary romance story about the kids from the couple that ends up being together in Drive, and not necessarily the couple, or just characters from Drive have kids, and they end up having a romance of their own in the future. Look how thick that is, you guys. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's like over 600 pages. This should be interesting. Oh my goodness. I did get a arc of this, but then it dropped early, so I only had like 2 days to read it, and the audiobook isn't coming out for a while, so I may be holding off on reading this, although I really want to read it. It's by Kate Stewart too, by the way, if you had not seen that, or if I hadn't said it. But oh my goodness, guys, I can't wait to get into this, and I think I see Kate. I'm not sure if I see Kate or not for PolyCon, but now I'll have the book to get her signature on, and super excited about that. I'll open my last Amazon package here. I think this was a gift to myself. Let's see. Yes, it is. So, ooh, it's a little punchy, but that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. This is the illustrated copy or collection of So Not Meant to Be by Megan Quinn, and it has the illustrations in here. Super excited for that. So like we have that black and black, and it goes with where it's upstairs. It goes with the illustrated copy of this one, and I do see Megan at a PolyCon, so I'll be getting her signature on some of my signature plates that I made up for a PolyCon, because the PolyCon this year and for the last couple years aren't allowing carts, so I decided to create these right here signature plates on stickable clear stickers, and I'm going to have the authors sign on them, and then I'm going to place them in the books that need to be. I know some authors like to do special inscriptions and stuff like that, so they're a little larger on the scale side, so it's not just a signature that I'll be receiving, so they can write a message if they wanted to, but it won't be in the actual book, because I'm not lugging all those books around. Not happening. So I ended up getting my box for my subscription box from Harlequin. Let's see which books we have this month in my subscription. And first two are An Ex to Remember by Jessica Lemon, right there. And then we have The Comeback Heir by Janice Maynard. Also really received Best Man Rancher by Maisie Yates, there. And How to Marry a Bad Boy by Shannon McKinnon, right there. And all of these books, bam, all of these books released October of 2022. So super excited about that. That makes me sad. I think I'm off kilter now, but that's all right. We'll deal. You're not completely out of the way. So I received this mystery package from Hachette. Super excited to figure out what book they have sent me this time. Oh, I'm so excited. So I received an art copy of this, The Hookup Plan by Farrah Rochon, and now this is a finished copy for my collection. I am so excited. Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness. Farrah has done such an amazing job at building this story up about these characters and about this girl group, and I am so excited that I got this. I've been holding off on my review for this because I wanted to wait until it was closer to the release date, and that is coming up, so you guys can look forward to hearing more about this. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. I wasn't a huge fan of the very first book, The Boyfriend Project, but as the books came out, I continued to enjoy them and love this series oh so much, and so excited. And thank you very much, Hachette, for and forever for sending me a finished copy of The Hookup Plan. Thank you. I'm so excited. Alrighty. So a while back, I ordered, or it was about 4 weeks maybe. I ordered the God box for the Hoop series, right? With the specialized covers from the Hoop series. Super excited. And I received it last week, but I didn't have it with me to unbox it, but we're going to unbox it now. I unboxed the other one, and I can now put together a giveaway for that one because I have this one to keep on my shelves. You know, I was holding it just in case for some reason something ended up happening to it, so it didn't get lost, or if it got lost, I had a copy of it. So we have the inside of the box, right? And then we have all these goodies right here. Oh, I love it. I love it. Super excited for that. So these are the new covers, guys, or the special edition covers. I shouldn't say new covers. They're the special edition covers. And I got them in hardback because that is how much I love this series. And it's all there. They're just all there. And then I got a whole bunch of goodies in this box, along with a hat and a t-shirt, and oh my goodness, just some good stuff. Good stuff. Can't wait. Love them. Love this box so much. So we have that. Alrighty, and for those of you that didn't know or didn't watch last week's reviews, we went to the One Republic concert and I got Prince. I didn't realize that this box was going to be so stinking big. I don't think I got big Prince, but I could be wrong on the measurements that I ordered. So let's check them out. So first of all, this packaging is absolutely amazing. They make sure that your stuff does not get lost in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't get damaged in any way. And I am here for it. I will be, if I go to a concert again and they offer this type of thing, of order to get your prints, I will be doing it, because this is absolutely amazing. This is still the packing, guys. They made sure that there was no damage whatsoever to the items that you order. Oh my goodness, and everything is like taped down in here. This is so great. Wow. Okay. Look at this. They make sure that your stuff does not go anywhere. So I had planned. Alrighty, so I got to pick which photos I wanted pictures of. And I decided upon these 4 pictures. And what I'm going to do, this one, and then this one, and this one, and that one. Then I'm going to take these 4 photos and I'm going to get one of those collage frames, then just put all of the pictures in there so that they'll be nice and kept and things like that. And I don't want to take this off of here, but I also got this photo, which is like of the crowd and things like that. And I think we're like, I want to say we're like right back over here in this area and things like that. So super excited about that. But this is the poster and it has the dates and the name of the tour and things like that. So excited to have this in my possession. I'll be getting a big frame for that to put up as well. So that was the mail haul for this week. Depending, yeah, I'm just going to put it all together because that's just what we're going to do. I just got a message that it's supposed to be raining once I drop Kid off, or there's a warning for this evening, for tonight. So this is what you guys are going to look. I'm going to be looking like this and things like that. I will make sure to timestamp everything. I'll timestamp the beginning of the mail and then the end of the mail, things like that, so that if you guys are only here for the next parts of this video, yeah, you can just time jump. I think I'll put a note in the front of the video, so make sure that if you guys saw it or whatever, you could have just time jumped. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next part to talk about the books that I read last week. So funny story before I get into this week's reads, or the reads that, nope, not this week's, last week's reads. Sorry. Funny story, right? So kiddo usually has dry land before practice, and come to find out, he actually didn't have dry land today. So I'm back down here to film last week's reads, which are these right here. Oh my goodness. It feels weird being back in my room and having this set up and things like that, making sure that everything is correct and you guys are seeing what you're supposed to be seeing and not seeing what you're not supposed to be seeing. But I started the week off not too good. I finished reading Written in the Stars, which is Written in the Stars #1 by Alexandria Bellefleur. I am placing this in a queer romantic comedy, even though I wasn't really laughing at all. Giving it 2 stars, giving it 1 Steam fan. Had this as an ARC through NetGalley. Got it as an audiobook through Hoopla. And it's a blind date, fake dating situation between 2 ladies, Darcy and Ellie. And I wasn't feeling this. It was very white for me, but I tried to look past that. Darcy is the sort of rebounding from a bad relationship, and then we have Ellie, who is this like free spirit of, I'm all into astrology and this is what your stars say and the stars are supposed to align, and we felt a zing and it did not give what everyone was saying it was supposed to be giving. That's just me though. That is just me. I wasn't a fan. Both of them were super immature-ish, and I was just like, ladies, can we just talk to each other? And I found myself falling asleep on it. There wasn't enough distinction in the narrator's voice to tell that it was two different voices. I find this to be an issue when it comes to listening to queer romances, when the sex or the identifying sex of the individuals is the same. I find that with I have less. I think I've only read a handful of non-binary stories, so I can't really compare them. But I've read enough men loving men and women loving women books to be able to be like, okay, I enjoy this because I am getting two different personalities, or I am enjoying this because this couple makes me happy when they are together. This one did not make me happy when they were together. They kind of drove me a little wild. I was just like, what? Oh, it's still going? Okay. Rewind. Let's see if I can pick. And super white. Sorry. The next book, though, that I finished reading was Something So Unscripted, which is Something So #4 by Natasha Madison. This is a sports romance, and gave this one 4 stars, gave it 2 Steam fans, had this as an audiobook, and this one has content warnings for childhood cancer, losing, or what is it? What did I write here? Oh, crossing patient family lines. It was a little weird because our male character is a single dad. Zach is a single dad to Jack, and Jack has cancer. Whew. And Denise is his doctor, is Jack's doctor, not Zach's doctor. So that was a little weird. It was like, now I will say, this shouldn't be a spoiler or anything like that, but when Zach and Denise finally gave into that sort of attraction to each other and was like, we're going to try and figure this out, Denise did hand off Jack to another doctor. So, the ethical lines there weren't crossed in a way, but then we also had to deal with a idiot ex on Zach's side, and it was just a lot of talk, not a lot of show, and yeah, there's that. It's a slow burn. I still enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. Like I said, it just wasn't my favorite out of the series, so there's that. The next book that I finished was The Layover, which is a sexy getaway by Whitney G. It was a novella within the Come Fly With Me bundle that I got off of KU. I'm giving this book 4 stars, giving it 3 Steam fans. Like I said, got it off of KU and as a bundle. This is a Black author, and I really enjoyed this as a chance meeting. Paris is sort of fleeing her proposal to a douchebag of an ex-fiance because she leaves him. And Blake ends up being her seatmate on a flight and then invites her to stay with him while there is a snowstorm, and we get their sort of romance, and it was quick, fast, it was dirty. I really enjoyed it. It was set here in Washington, D.C., although they were snowed in. I enjoyed getting that little glimpse of, knowing exactly where our hero lived and things like that. It's just a little slice of little goodness. Then that rolled over into reading 2 Week Notice in the Come Fly With Me bundle by Whitney G. And I'm placing this one in contemporary, giving it 4.5 stars, giving it 3.5 Steam fans, as it was an ebook and through KU with the Come Fly With Me bundle. I keep saying that. If you haven't figured it out, I don't know. But there's that. It's a I had this on audiobook. I got this on audiobook so that I could listen to it Whitney, still Black author. So we have Preston and we have Tara, and Preston is a New York boss. He's a mogul, he's a serial dater, but when Tara ends up sort of moving into his orbit, becomes his personal assistant, I was like, ah! It was giving me all the things that I like. I like a billionaire romance. I like a personal assistant that doesn't back down to this guy that has been, or woman, guy or woman, guy or girl, that you know what I'm saying, male or female billionaire that is just like grumpy. And I wouldn't necessarily call Tara a sunshiny character, but she was not letting Preston like get away with nothing. I was here for it. I was so here for it. It's definitely an enemies to lovers story, and I was like, nom 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 nom, all the num nums, so good. The next book that I finished was Hang the Moon. And this is Written in the Stars, book number 2 by Alexandria Bellefleur, placing this in contemporary. I actually did not finish this. I stopped it at 30%. I am still going to give it 2 stars, giving it 1 Steam fan, had it as an ARC, but listened to it as an audiobook through my Hoopla, and this was just too white for me. Too white. And super bland. In that 30%, I did not connect with any of the characters, did not care to connect with any of the characters. We have Annie, who is Darcy's best friend, that just pops in on her and is like, hey, I'm in your town. What are you doing? Hi, I'm off on a vacation with my new girlfriend. But you're fine to stay at my house if you want. My brother will let you in. And the two of them, Brendan, they knew each other when they were younger, and Brendan has always had a crush on Annie, and Annie never gave him the second look. But now that he's all grown up and looking all manly, she now is interested in him. No. And it was just too white for me. So the next book that I finished, or did not finish, was Slingshot by Mercedes Helnwein. Placing this in YA, or it was placed in YA. This is this author's debut novel. It was blurbed by Rainbow Rowell, which is probably a red flag that I should have seen in the beginning. I DNF this at 3%. I'm actually giving it 1 stars because it's a dumpster fire, and it had 0 Steam fans for me because I only read 3%. Had this as an ARC through NetGalley, but listened to it as an audiobook through Hoopla, and I was not having this. This follows this young 15-year-old named Grace. The opening scenes have her obsessed with her teacher and then gets jealous because her teacher is getting married. No, thank you. No, thank you. And even though that was like in the first 1%, I was like, I'm gonna give it just a little bit more. Then we started getting into Grace's home life, and her home life is that she is the product of a affair, and her dad has another family. What? Maybe hold off on those heavy subjects until later on in the book. Hook your reader before you throw all that at them, because I had those 2 things. Minor in love with a full-grown ass adult and getting jealous because he doesn't feel the same. And then this whole affair father situation. No. I stopped that right away. Luckily, I ended the week on a high note by finishing Until Serena, which is by Chiquita Dennie, placing this in contemporary, giving it 4.25 stars, giving it 3 Steam fans. Had this through KU as an ebook, and this is a Black author. There is content warning for crazy exes, abuse, and blended family situations going on. So we have Serena, who is a single mom, and she got some baby daddy drama that's going on, but she is moving away from that. She is like, nah, I'm good. She has these twin boys that are just absolutely amazing in the story, and I really enjoyed them. But she breaks down on the side of the road, and Kal-El ends up stopping, and he has some power in the town that they live in. His family actually wants him to go into politics. He's like, nah, I'm good handling my big businesses and being a mogul, doing my thing. Well, he ends up stopping to help her because she had a blown tire on the side of the road. And I liked their interaction. I liked that he didn't like push onto her, and they took it slow. They she set boundaries. Serena set boundaries, and Kal-El didn't like try and like force his way into it. He like slid in there and just kind of, you know, did what she allowed him to do. And then once her boundaries or her wall started to come down, and letting him in, and I was just like, all the gooiness and loving, and dealing with her Serena dealing with his family because they looked down on her. Dealing with the ex that was super crazy, that was like showing up at Kal-El's house, and you know, trying to get all up in Serena's face, and Serena was like, no. I loved her spirit and her just everything about it. I love Serena all around. I liked Kal-El as well for, you know, stepping in and you know, being a father figure for the kids, but not overly being a father figure for the kids. When you read the book, you'll understand what I'm saying. But I really loved all the dynamics that Chiquita gave to us, and I was like here for it. So what am I currently reading? I am currently reading All the Stars and Teeth by Adalyn Grace. I'm also reading Grumpy Romance by Nia Authors. Hidden in Darkness by S.J. Stewart. I'm going to be giving you guys my review for the Hookup Plan by Farrah Rochon next week. And then I will be jumping into The Close-Up by Kennedy Ryan. Shielding Her Son by Katie Richards will be coming out. I don't know if that came out. It already came out. Nope, it comes out this week. But you guys will get the review next week for it. And I will also be reading, and it comes out next week as well, or this week that you're seeing this, After Hours on Milagro Street by Angelina M. Lopez. I am so excited to talk to you guys, finally get to talk to you guys about some of those arcs that I read. And I had to hold off on telling you guys that I read them. So I'm super excited to read them. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. My author interest form and my author suggestion forms are also down in the description box so you guys can help me find new people to interview. This interview comes out Thursday at noon, and I may or may not be in the chat for that because Thursday is the day that ApollyCon sort of starts. We go to the hotel. Friday is the actual official start date, but I may be out of sorts, which means next week's reviews and videos and everything like that may be delayed because it goes through the weekend. So it's going to be a very, very busy week of me packing and then me putting those videos and content together for you guys. Alrighty, so other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video. If you come with me tonight, I can show you